What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cardi, and in today's video I will be giving you the best dribble moves for every single build in NBA 2K23. It doesn't matter if you're 6'1 or if you're 6'9, I will be giving you the best dribble moves for your build inside of this video. I will also be giving you the best playmaking badges, the best tips and tricks, every single thing that you need to know inside of the game and outside of the game to be a better dribbler in NBA 2K23. Get this video to 1,000 likes and I will drop a full in-depth hand cam dribble tutorial. That way y'all boys can actually learn my sigs and actually learn the combo. Before we get into this video, make sure boys drop a like right now if you have not already, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications if you have not already. Comment if you're a new sub so I can say thank you. We're on the road to 100k. We have been going very crazy, so let's keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. So drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. Alright boys, so as promised, I'm gonna be giving you all the best dribble moves for a 6'1 guard, and I'm also gonna be giving you the best dribble moves for 6'9 and up. Okay, so every single ball handle, like look at this build. This build that I have right here, I have a 94 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. So for this build, it's gonna have different sigs than for my 6'9. Before I go over my sigs, before I go over the best dribble moves in this game, I need to go over the best tips, tricks, badges, settings, all that type of stuff. I have to go over that before we even can get into the dribble moves. Okay, now look, if you want to make sure I'm trustworthy, all right, let's go to our city stats. Look at my stats. Does it look like I'm trustworthy to you? Okay, I have 225 games played and my record is I have 208 wins. Okay, I have a 92 win percentage, and I would honestly, and I'm not even joking, I would honestly have a way better record than what I do. I would have a record that's similar. Let's see. Okay, it's not gonna pop up, but let me see if it works now. Okay, it's not gonna work. I don't know, but I've had the third best record on my friends list. Only people that have better records than me is Chad and Double H, and I've only played with them pretty much the whole time I've been playing this game. But I finished, I finished very high and mobile both times. So if you don't trust me that I'm good at the game, look at this. I finished 7th in mobile. Boosters got me somehow. Boosters, 2K, do something about the boosters. But look, I'm trying to show you I'm trustworthy. Okay, every sig that I give you is going to be good. Every animation I give you is going to be good. Every badge tip that I give you, every setting tip, every inside of the game and outside of the game tip that I give you is going to be worth it. So I would recommend watching this video all the way through. That way you know what you're doing and you know what you're getting into. Okay, now before we even get into the dribble moves, like I said, we got to go over the settings and the tips. So let's start off the settings. Okay, these are my settings. Go to your controller settings. First of all, shot meter needs to be off. That's just shooting. No, I have my vibration on, but this is personal preference. This is the one badge I don't really care if you have it on or off. It does not matter. I like it just to be able to feel my vibration and feel the dribble moves that I'm doing, but other than that, it don't even matter. Pro stick function needs to be on default. I would not put on dribble moves. I've never liked it on dribble moves, but that is also personal preference. If you're scared you're gonna shoot with the right stick, then you might accidentally shoot. But the thing is, if it's on dribble moves, you're not going to be able to get the Allen Iverson spin shot if you pull down the right stick. And it's like when you tap X, you can do the Allen Iverson little hop shot I did at the beginning of this video. But if you tap X, it's going to make you pick up the ball. If you use the right stick, it thinks that you're going to shoot it, but if you stop pulling on the right stick, it'll let you keep dribbling. And that's why I don't have it on dribble moves, because it won't let me activate that move if I have it on dribble moves. That's the reason. The most important one though is pro stick orientation needs to be on absolute. If you're going to be a good dribbler this year, your pro stick orientation needs to be on absolute. Most of the time when you start off at 2K and you've never messed with it before, it's going to be on camera relative. Okay, I had it on camera relative for a long time. When I first was on 2K15, 2K16, I was using camera relative, bro. I was on a 70-inch TV using camera relative, bro. It was not good. Okay, it was not a good look. Alright, the reason that you don't want to be on camera relative is because when you're on absolute, wherever you are in the court, you're going to get the same dribble move. When you're on camera relative, if you're in the left corner, you have to do a different animation with your right stick to get the same dribble move as if you were in the right corner. I don't know if this makes sense, but say you're in the left corner and you want to do a step back, right? If you're in the left corner and you're trying to do a step back, you have to flick the right stick straight to the left, because that means, think about it, it's relative to where you are on the camera. So if you're using the 2K camera angle and you're on the left side of the court, you'd have to flick left on the left stick or on the right stick to get a step back. And if you're on the right corner, you have to flick right. It's just like, if you're at the top of the key, you'd pull down. If you're on absolute, you would pull down anywhere on the court. Like in the corner, if you're on absolute, you just pull down. It's just how you do a step back, right? But when you're on camera relative, your moves change constantly based on where you are on the camera. So I would not do that, because you have to learn how to do different dribble moves all over the court. Like, it's not like you're just gonna learn it once. You gotta learn, okay, what do I gotta do over here? What do I gotta do over here? It's just gonna make it very, very hard for you. So make sure you have pro stick orientation on absolute. Alright, now let's keep going with the little settings and the tips and the tricks. Okay, now I would 100%, this is the first inside game tip I'm gonna give you, is do your workout. Okay, do your workout. I won mobile and I got top 10 every single time I played it. 3 different servers. I got 7th, 8th, and 10th. Okay, so look at my attributes they gave me. They gave me so many boosts. Okay, I got 86 jump shot boosts. Look at all the boosts I got, bro. And look at the Gatorade I got for winning the mobile event. I got the jersey. So I got a lot of boosts, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, the only boost that I buy, and that's why the only boost that you see that's a different number that's not 62 is my jump shot, because I don't recommend buying rebounding or ball handling or steals or block boosts. It's just kind of pointless. I don't see the point. Jump shot boosts are important though, so I would use jump shot boosts. That's just another tip for y'all. But ball handling and passing, even though you see I have boosts, that doesn't matter. That's not what I'm here to show you. I am here to show you my weekly workout stuff. Okay, look at my weekly workout stuff. I always complete my weekly workout. It gives you an extra bar of Gatorade, which is very, very important, especially in this year's game. If you're gonna be a dribbler, oh my goodness, bro, you need that extra bar of Gatorade. If you've been dribbling and been trying to dribble, you know how it is. You know how hard it is to dribble in this game. You know how easy it is to lose stamina. You know, this build, it gets pretty good stamina. Let's see what my stamina is. It gets a 97 max stamina. So this build gets good stamina. It gets really, really good stamina, but I am not even gonna risk it. I'm doing my workout every single week. Make sure you get your gym rat. I think it takes like 3 weeks to get gym rat, not too long. You know, I think there's a glitch. They probably patched it though by now, but there was like a glitch where you could get gym rat and just keep doing your 3 stars. But you have to get 3 stars every attempt in order to get the extra Gatorade workout or the extra Gatorade bar. So make sure you're getting your, your 3 stars. But I'm gonna tell you the ones I do. Okay, I do the bar or the bench press. I do the bench press. I do the leg press. I do the dumbbells right here, the dumbbell flies. I do the lateral or the ladders over here, the ones that are raised, not the ones that are flat, the ones that are raised. I do these ladders right here. I do the, what's it called, bro, what is it? I do the battle ropes. I do the treadmill. Okay, those are the easiest ones. Okay, leg press kind of hard. Box jump, do not even go over to the box jump, bro. I'd be messing up every single time. All right, now before we get into the badges and the drill moves, I want to talk about the outside of the game tips that I want to be giving y'all boys. Okay, the outside of the game tips I have for you is, if you are on a big TV, please try to get a monitor. Okay, I know that it's, you're probably not gonna be able to have, if some people don't have the money, okay, and it's fine, I understand, 'cause I was like that too. Not everybody, financial stability comes and goes, you know what I mean? So if you're financially stable enough, you're financially blessed enough to be able to buy a monitor, then buy a monitor. If you're gonna be playing the game a lot, I'd recommend buying a monitor. It'll just make you have a way better time and a way better experience, and it's just worth it. It is. It's more, I would say having a monitor is more worth it than having a damn Xbox, but I know you need to have the next gen console, but like, I just think it's so worth it, man. It gives you less delay, less input delay. I would get a 1 millisecond response time monitor. I would use an Ethernet cord, and I would also plug in my controller for less delay. Less delay will be your best friend. You don't want delay. You want the least amount of delay possible. Now, these are the badges that I have on this build, but my 6'9" is a different story. I had just made this build recently. So look, I don't have that many badges unlocked, but I will tell you right now, the best badge is quick first step, as high as you can get it. Unpluckable, as high as you can get it. Killer combos, I would get it as high as you can get it. Last year it wasn't really good. This badge is literally quick chain, but last year wasn't as good with high ball handlers, but it's good this year. So I'll go killer combos as high as you can get it. Me, I get it on gold. I would core it. I would core any gold badge here. Any gold badge here, I would core it. Clamp breaker is also good, but I'd say it's the worst out of the 3, or out of the 2 most important, which is handles for days and killer combos. Then it'd probably be clamp breaker. I wouldn't really use mismatch expert unless you're a small guard. Okay, if you're like 6'4", you're pushing it. Okay, because you're not going to be on people. If you're 6'1", you can use it. Okay, but if you're like 6'4", 6'5", you're not really going to be, guarding people unless you play in a 6'9". It's kind of tough, bro, because they're going to be 5 inches taller than you for it to activate. So I don't know if it's worth it, if it's worth putting on a tier 3 badge for. I don't know. I really don't. But, you can do it if you want to, if you think it's a good badge. It's all personal preference at the end of the day, but I would tell you right now, those are the best badges. Quick first step, unpluckable on gold, clamp breaker, handles for days and killer combos. Mismatch expert is it's not all that. But now I'm gonna give you a little key. Before we get into this. Agent 3, if you're not using Agent 3 in your guard or you're a center, because if you're dribbling, you're most likely gonna be able to shoot. That's just, I would assume so. If you're watching this video, I assume you're on a build that can shoot. That's just what I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, but It's a little tip, just a little tip, a little, you know, plugging it in there, you know, midway through the video, a little tip. Agent 3 is the best shooting badge in the game, and it's not close, so you need Agent 3 as high as you can get it. Alright, I'm gonna put y'all on some game. Cause I saw his TikTok. This dude was like, y'all YouTubers don't be giving out real sauce, bro. I give out all the sauce. I give out all the sauce my subs need, my boys need, my family needs. I give out all the sauce. Agent 3 is the way to go, so put it on, alright? Now, let's get into the dribble moves. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you every animation that I use on my 6'1", and then I will switch to my 6'9", and I will show you every animation I use on there, okay? I have an 87 ball handle on my 6'9", and this one has a 94, so I'm going to get different dribble moves. I'm a different height, so I will get different dribble moves. Alright, let's get right into the actual animations for my build. Alright, boys, to start off with our dribble style, man, Chris Paul is going to give you the 2K21 speed boost dribble style. Now, I will drop a tutorial on how to do that, you know, but it's okay. It's not like 2K21 where it's super explosive compared to every other move in the game. It's explosive, but I mean, that's why I have it on. I have the best dribble style in the game. It's Chris Paul or Michael Jordan. Those are the two best ones. If you're as tall, you know, we'll get to that. But Chris Paul is the best. Okay, Chris Paul or Michael Jordan. Alright. Now, if you're a tall center, if you're a center build, a power forward like the 6'9", okay, I have all my animations like on next gen. Your animations are account bound, so I'll be able to go over the animations I use for my 6'9" as I'm, you know, in the animation. So I'm on my guard right now, but I will be able to tell you I use Joel Embiid, and I also use Michael Jordan, and I also use Gabby. Okay, so I'm height under 6'10", speed ball 75. Okay, I use Michael Jordan on my 6'9". Okay, I also use Chris Paul on my 6'1", because Chris Paul, you can't get it at 6'9". So I use Chris Paul on my 6'1", Michael Jordan on my 6'9". Okay, now for our signature size ups, okay, for my 6'9", I always use LeBron James, basically the only good one that I can get. For my 6'9", I also have tried Russell Westbrook. It's just ball handle, I don't have a super high ball handle. I could get Paul George as well. I had tried Paul George. It's just, you know, it's to me. I like Paul George a lot. Okay, I used to have on Paul George for my 6'9" and my 6'1". I switched to Steve Francis for the little fast behind the back because I think it's glitchy, and I think it can get you actually space this year. Last year it was glitchy at first, but it wasn't like, oh, okay, this is really good. No, it was good for a second, and then everybody was like, yeah, let me put Curry back on. I need the Curry slide. But yeah, I mean, they put Trae Young back on very fast as well. But I would either go with LeBron James, Paul George for my tall players. For my small players, I'm either going Steve Francis or Trae Young. All right. For my small guards, Steve Francis or Trae Young, and then for my tall guards, we're going LeBron or Paul George. Very simple. Okay. Now, for your size up escape package, listen, if you are a tall guard, Luka or LeBron James, I would go LeBron James because it gives you the Allen Iverson step back, and that Allen Iverson step back will be your best friend when you're on a tall guard or a tall build. I literally just run. You could literally just go right above the free throw line and step back and shoot a three every single time, bro. I do not miss on my center. I am actually a beast. Okay, especially on my 6'9". I run it as a center. I have a 6'9" KD build that I just posted yesterday. I have a 6'9" center that just, you know, it gets a 70 ball handle, not the best, but it's solid. And the KD one gets 87. Then I have this build that gets a 94 ball handle. So I have a lot of different ball handles, so I've been, you know, I've experienced and messed around with these a lot, okay, and I'm gonna tell you right now, for a tall center ball handle, only have a 70 or 70 plus, LeBron James is the way to go. Now, if you have a 75 plus, I would go Paul George. That's what I'm using. Trae Young's also a good size of escape package as well. You could try Trae Young. But I go with Paul George because to me it's just the most broken in the game. That's why I use it. But yeah, let's keep going. Now for our moving crossover, okay, I have to use James Harden on my 6'9" with a high ball handle. Where my 6'9" with a low ball handle, I use LeBron James, and then my 6'1" I use Trae Young. John Wall is also a good crossover if you want to try that for your small guard. But yeah, that's what I use. Once again, you know, if you have a higher, but you know, you're kind of tall, you have at least you have to have at least a plus, 80 plus to have James Harden, but you have to be under 6'10". Okay, so if you're a 6'9" ISO demigod build, whatever, you know, all the people post 6'9" demigod. You know, I'm the only one that's really put you on sauce. I'm the only one that's really giving you all the best 6'9" build. But you know, some people don't know that. Some people are gonna make their 6'9s and they're gonna suck, and they're gonna be like, oh, why didn't I make Icardi's build? Why didn't I make Icardi's Slim Reaper build? Why didn't I make Icardi's top 3 demigod centers? Why didn't I make Icardi's top 3 demigod guards? You know, they'll learn one day. But the people that were loyal, the people that know, the people that are part of Icardi gang, that are part of Noti gang, y'all know what it is and what it ain't. And you know, we put out only good builds, only builds that we use around here. I won't put out a build that I have not purchased and spent VC on myself. Okay, so you know, if you go back and look at those builds, you can tell everything I'm saying is facts. I paid for the 6'1", I paid for both of my 6'9s. I did not put out a video I didn't spend VC on, so you're welcome. So like I said, if you have a high ball handle on your 6'9", go with James Harden. Low ball handle, go with LeBron James. If you're a 6'1", go with. Now, for your moving behind the back, okay, any tall guard, any 6'9" that gets above a 75 ball handle, you're gonna go with Zach LaVine. If you only get a 70 ball handle, you are not gonna be able to get any behind the back. So you're gonna have normal animation. That's what I have to use on my 6'9" center that has a 70 ball handle. It's not the best. It's, you know, it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but you know, it's usable. But I would go 6 foot. If you're on a 6'9", go Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine gets a crazy behind the back animation. And then I have Steph Curry on for my small guard. Now, for your moving spin, I've seen a lot of people use John Wall. I've seen a lot of people use Penny Hardaway, but to me, basic spin is still the best spin move in the game. I don't know when it's gonna be, you know, when they actually have a good spin move in the game that can compete with basic spin. It gives you a good spin back, and that's the reason we use it. But you know, I don't really know when it's gonna be, whenever they finally put in an animation that is actually good, that is actually better than the basic spin. It's been a long time, and it's been, you know, it might never come. The day might never come where you have a better spin than basic spin, but that's okay. But so basic spin, you get the good spin back. That's all you really need it for. I mean, I don't know why else you would spin, to be honest. You could spin like in the paint maybe, but that doesn't have anything to do with your spin. You just double tap X and you get the normal, so you just get a spin. But yeah, I mean, moving spin, basic. It's always going to be that way, to me at least. I don't know when they're going to come out with one, but John Wall and Penny Hardaway are very good too if you want to try that. Now, for moving hesitation, for my taller build, I use Luka Doncic because it's not possible to get Kyrie Irving. You need a 90 ball handle under 6'10", so it's going to be very hard to get a 90 ball handle unless your wingspan is just very tiny. So that's why I go with Kyrie for my small guard, and then I go Luka for my tall guard, my 6'9" build. Now, for our moving step back, once again, for my taller center that gets an 87 ball handle, I use Luka Doncic, but for my small guard, I use John Wall. Okay, you could try Luka and you could try John Wall on both 6'1" or 6'9". You have to have a plus 80 on your ball handle though. So if you have a plus 80, then use Luka or use John Wall. It does not really matter. Just pick. Now, another move that you might not think will get you open. If you use your right stick and use these moves right, you can dribble out of these animations. Look at the spin jumpers I'm getting. You can dribble out of that. You can. You're not going to automatically pick up your shot, okay? So that is why I use Allen Iverson spin jumper. Now, this is the one that really gets you the most space, though. I use Allen Iverson hop jumper. This will get you some crazy space, especially if you have Space Creator. You're going to get crazy space with this move. It's actually insane how much space you're going to get when you're using this. So I would go with Allen Iverson hop jumper and spin jumper and learn how to use it with your right stick. But listen, if this video gets to 1,000 likes, I will drop a full in-depth hand cam dribble tutorial, and I will teach you how to do everything that I do. Everything. I will not leave out one thing. It's just right now, I only have time to post the sauce for the dribble moves. Get this video to 1,000 likes, and we will drop a full in-depth hand cam dribble tutorial. Okay, now that's it for the animations. That's it for this video. I love y'all boys. Y'all stay safe. It's being boy Cardi, man. I love y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, comment if you're a new sub so I can say thank you, man, and I will see y'all in the next video.